Now I'm going to demonstrate the Superior Mop Pad system. It is amazing for picking up that little bits of hair and dust and pet hair and everything that you find on a kitchen floor or any hardwood surface or tile flooring that you have in your home. You will love this Superior Mop set. So you'll take this handle and turn lefty-loosey so that you can adjust the height of the handle depending on who will be using it. Someone taller would need taller, of course. But chin height is about where you want to put your handle so that you are not bending and stooping and so that you're not fighting with a bunch of extra handle that you don't need. So the best way to mop, I've put a little dirt down here to simulate for you, is to go around the baseboards first, and we have this extra flap here that you can press up against the floor, and I like to walk backwards and get all of my edging done first. Then I will go and I will figure eight, keeping the dirt in front of my cloth so that I don't leave anything behind. Most times you won't need a dustpan with the microfiber cloth, but I do have 4 boys in the house, so I often have to reach for my Enviro cloth to get just that last little bit off the floor that the pad didn't pick up. Most of your debris will be caught on the bottom of your pad, and what isn't, you'll use your Enviro cloth to pick up. You want to hold the base with your hand, and then while it's held over the trash can, you want to take the brush, the rubber brush, and go against the grain of the fibers, and then turn it over and go the opposite way so that you're getting everything off the pad. And what that does is it recharges your fibers so that they're ready to go around and pick up all the dust again. And then, like I said, you take your Enviro cloth and you pick up what you missed, because you don't have to have a dustpan, and most of everything else fit right on there. But I had a couple watermelon seeds from our watermelon that made it to the floor. Imagine that with 4 kids. Watermelon seeds on the floor. Okay, so there you go. You've done your dry mopping. You've cleaned your pad. Now you take your wet pad, which I previously wet in the sink, and then I roll it up like so and squeeze all the excess water out of it, and then put it down on the floor and attach your base to your pad. By the way, this pad is the one that has all those split fibers that we've discussed in other videos, the 1/200th the size of a human hair, so it's dragging and pulling all of that dirt into the pad. There is no colloidal silver in this pad, but I do keep it hung just for convenience. So then again, I'm going to mop the base first. Now when I'm using the dry pad, sometimes I will walk forward as I'm mopping, but when I'm using the wet pad, I always like to walk away from my wet area so that I don't leave footprints, and it dries so quickly that it doesn't cause a problem at all with kids coming in the room. I don't know if you can see this, but it's pretty grimy right here. It's usually where my trash can sits, so I'll easily take that right up. If there's anything that is not coming up easily, you just use a little extra push and you will get that up. And I'm going to leave that side unwashed so you can see the difference between that board and this board. as soon as it dries, which won't take but a few minutes. So like I said, this cloth has the colloidal silver in it. As you can see, we picked up a lot of dirt off the floor, and this is cleaning the floor. You're picking up 99.9% of any unseen contaminant off the surface of the floor. Most of your commercial products that you pick up and use to mop your floor, if you read the fine print, it's going to tell you not to let pets on the floor and not to let kids on the floor. And that's almost impossible because that's where they spend most of their time, young children and pets. So that's impossible. And if you see, the reason why is because there is a residue that's left behind, a chemical residue, depending on what product you're using. And if you're not coming behind and then rinsing your floor with water to get that product off, then that's what they're getting on their fingers. If they're a child crawling, a dog licking the floor, they're getting those contaminants in their body, the chemicals. So see, the floor is dry, or nearly dry, and you can see a difference between this side and this side. Amazing mop. So rinse this off. I will take this to the sink, run water on it, and brush that extra dirt off, then hang it in my laundry room on the door, just like this, with the mop base attached. I have a hook on the door, so it hangs, and I don't have to look for anything. It doesn't fall over and go anywhere. And I use it several times throughout the week. Another great feature about our mop that I didn't show you a second ago is, say you're not done mopping, somebody needs your help, you can leave your mop propped up with the little lever here, and it helps keep it from falling to the floor. So enjoy the Norwex mop. If you don't have one, you need one. You want one free? PM me today. And that'll be it for this video.